Hey, what's up, guys? We're going to dive right into some collective messages around the separation energy with twin flames. And I'm going to talk about the masculine's energy here a little bit because I do feel like at this time, separation is affecting them more than it's affecting the divine feminine. So if you guys are going through these types of cycles, I know that a lot of divine masculines are reaching out at this time, but don't be surprised, guys, if like they reach out and then you go back into cycles of separation. The thing about this is that I do feel like it is just triggering them or affecting them a lot more than it is you. So maybe you've just kind of gotten the hang of the journey in the way where you are okay with just allowing space, because by allowing space, you're allowing them now to, I feel like, just realize that the triggering is all theirs and that it's okay to just take that space to work on yourself. Maybe everybody needs that space sometimes. And I feel like this could be a big shift or change in your energy as well, Divine Feminine, where you're demonstrating like respect for others, because I feel like you're holding yourself to a higher regard. It's like you respect yourself so much that you're not willing to force things with others. And this is also holding your Divine Masculine accountable for like their own emotions at this time. Okay, instead of making you guess and like, why are they, silent? Should I reach out? Should I try to push, or should I try to make it look like, I'm here for them? It's like, no, I am the Empress. I'm absolutely not lifting a finger to force anything. Okay, so let's find out about some of the lessons being learned in your Divine Masculine's life right now. Okay, what do they want to reveal to you through this reading that they are just kind of working on in the separation? Why did it have to happen, universe? So I feel like the universe is saying because of like a more harmonious union energy, like union energy is coming for many of you who are in separation, and the union that's coming up is going to be really important in terms of creating more stability. You guys could be earth signs. There could be somebody here that's an earth sign, or the energy of earth here could be just representing the aspect of stability. Okay, that could be important to some of you. And I feel like you maybe haven't felt that in a really long time with this person. And I feel like this masculine wants to give you that. And they themselves too, Divine Feminine. Like, I'm just randomly picking up here that they don't know why, but it's like they want to make you feel safe. And they haven't felt that yet in the connection. But I feel like the more they get to know you, the more they see what's important to you. Okay? Because I know with earth sign energy in itself, it's like security and stability is really important. I'm seeing a divine masculine who is, I feel like at first they thought you were boring. I'm sorry to say it, divine feminine, but I'm just picking it up as I look at Taurus. And earth sign is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But I feel like these types of signs, like, you guys prefer like the cozy life, or you might be like really hard workers. Sometimes you could struggle with overworking, workaholics. You might struggle too with just being introverted, okay? Being that bit of like that homebody, okay? Not always, but if this is this aspect of you, I feel like this is how they saw you at first, but now they want to protect that in some way, or they maybe understand by spending more time with you why it is you choose solitude, okay? They're seeing how sensitive your energy is. And what I mean by that is like, when they spend time with you, they're like, oh goodness, I don't even want to let you out of my sight. And I think that now it's starting to click. Didn't that message come up in one of the readings, guys? Like, they don't want to let you out of their sight? Because that's what I'm feeling with them. It's like, I don't want to let you out of my sight. So now they're starting to understand that it's like, if I don't want to let you out of my sight, I can understand like why it is you yourself may want to preserve or like protect your energy in some way. So I feel like they're starting to get to understand you and know you, and the more that they understand and know you, it's bringing about this beautiful energy. But I feel like it's taking separation to really reflect and understand who you are. Okay, but that's what they're picking up, is like they now understand why it is you may have been so reserved or quiet. After having some deep conversations with you as well, they can see that you're very highly intuitive, or some of you might do like a lot of spiritual work, for example, and they finally understand or may observe or see that like it's taking a lot from you, or it does take a lot from you to just kind of do what you do. Okay, they're I feel like they're coming to a place where they're seeing you for who it is you are, and they wouldn't change a thing about you. Whereas in the past, Divine Feminine, they might have, felt like you didn't fit into their world somehow. But now I'm seeing that it's like they had it all wrong. They don't even care. They'll destroy their world and make a whole new world that you could fit into. Okay, but I really am seeing that somebody is starting to understand your Divine Feminine energy, that you really do have beautiful gifts, that you're something that needs protecting. You're someone that needs protecting. Okay, I don't know what has happened. I feel like maybe some of your Divine Masculines could, you know what I'm getting? I don't know if you guys had conversations with them in the past, but I feel like whatever you told them, these things are starting to come true. Okay? They're starting to see that you really do have the gift of insight or intuition, or you're right about people. Your instincts are, and your gut, it's usually correct about people. And they're starting to see that. Your tail is just going crazy. I'm gonna have to move the cards from here. But yeah, ideally, that is what I'm seeing here. You see with the emblem too on her forehead, they have like this respect for your gifts, your crowning. I feel like many of you are getting that crowning from your masculines. You're getting that respect. They recognize your gifts. They recognize too that you're protected. Okay? That you're highly protected. And that's where this whole protective thing is coming from, is that they too want to protect you. They could see why you have protective ancestors. They see you as this beautiful earth angel energy where you're just a positive light on this earth that's worth protecting. It's like you're a flame and they have to preserve this flame in every way. I'm getting that you're their heart. You're this beautiful flame and they need to keep this flame from going out. Okay, otherwise they'll go out. It's like that in Howl's Moving Castle where Calcifer was his heart, so you had to keep the fire going in order to keep Howl alive because the fire was his heart. Whoever you are, definitely, I'm getting earth energy here. Okay, really, really grounded, and you own it. Like if you are, I feel like too, like some of you might get that energy of like, again, introverted, really keeping to yourself. You could mirror your masculine as well, as far as having like that lone wolf energy. And they may not always have a lone wolf energy, but they definitely go through bouts of like mood swings type of thing where they'll be out and about and all social and stuff, and then they'll need like a month to just like bunker down and not do anything and not speak to anybody. Okay? And no one may understand this except for you, because you have that earth energy within you. You yourself may enjoy your own solitude as well. And that's why I'm saying you were so misunderstood. But now that this masculine genuinely sees that you do have gifts worth protecting, they're like, yeah, I understand why you might lay low. Or I might understand why you make your home your safe haven or your safe place, because your energy, again, it's very it absorbs things very quickly. And I think too, another thing your divine masculine is realizing about you is that you draw energy to you very quickly. So if many of you have been with your masculines in the physical, like let's say out on a date, for example, they notice that when you walk into a room, everything stops, everyone stops, and they look at you. This also happens to your divine masculines as well. They may not just pay attention to it as much, but they definitely have that ability about them, or that presence about them, or it's like people definitely do like a double take, or their energy is just charming, really, really magnetic. Okay, they may not even know this about themselves or recognize it, but it's seen and felt the way other people receive them. Okay, let's get some more energy on this. Okay, now that we have the confirmation here, that they definitely feel their divine feminine's energy really strongly during this separation. Okay, what other realizations are they having about you as their feelings develop in this connection? Okay, so they're definitely having these breakthroughs right now that I feel is moving towards this union energy. And the breakthrough is like a celebratory energy. They finally understand is what I get with the epiphany. It's like that aha moment where it's like everything just becomes clear. I'm also hearing too, like, I heard very clearly, like, I'm hearing she, okay? She never had bad intentions. Okay, a lot of your masculines too are gaining a lot of clarity, divine feminine. You stay true to who you are, and you're so stubborn about yourself. You don't give a shit what other people had to say about you. I feel like you had the opportunity to try to conform and, like, do something different to make yourself seem less odd on this spiritual journey. Maybe because you didn't want, like, for example, if your masculines, like family, friends, people became aware of who it is you are. Maybe many of you were tempted to, like, hide and put your profiles on private if you did spiritual work, like let's say like tarot or Reiki or crystal healing or anything to do with the occult sciences in terms of metaphysical healing. I feel like if any of you started recognizing those gifts, you definitely would have experienced dreams that showed you that you've done this work before in other lifetimes, and also persecution. Many of you felt heavy persecution around this. You felt this very nervous energy, and that's why the gang stalking happens with many of you who choose to walk your path. You choose to step into your path and say, these are my gifts, and I know it doesn't fit into society's expectations of what people want me to do for a living, but my purpose is my living. My purpose is to help heal. Many of you have come up, for the divine feminines, a lot of you have come up in this lifetime against people who, and this energy is kind of redundant from the last reading, but people who have really made a mockery of you. And I feel like including your divine masculine, because they really didn't understand. They didn't have the opportunity to be alone with you because you're so private, you're so reserved, you're so protective of your energy. And I feel like for a lot of you, there was like a switch. Maybe many of you were like really energetic and like social in like your teen days, and then you went through your spiritual awakening, and then it's like, oh goodness, I am a little hermit crab, aren't I? But that's because the universe is trying to protect you. Your energy is way too sensitive, and you can be very sponge-like. That's why many of you have to hermit, because you need to learn how to protect yourself, and you need to learn how to control other people's output towards you. Okay, that's why a lot of you hermit. That's why a lot of you connect to source. Many of you explore how to protect yourself, how to protect your energy, how to stay in like a lighter vibration, things like that. Because you were like going through this like training, right? Ascension is like, it's like training you how to really operate your new, I know Patricia McNeely likes to call it light body, like your new light body. It's what happens to you with Ascension. That's why we have to drop people, places, things that don't resonate with us, because it's a part of like shedding, right? So, man, that was a lot of messages that just kind of blah, 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 came right through there. But yeah, like I just get that they're understanding. Okay, they're understanding you. Okay, remember we talked about misjudging you? This is like one of those readings where they just want to get back close to you. We have communication. They want to send you messages. They want to let you know, like, I was wrong. Baby, come back. Any kind of fool could see I was wrong, and I just can't live without you. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. Okay, alright. I'll stop Nageli. Okay, before I get some fur in my nose. Oh, too late. Oh, that's still tickly. That is just what I feel like they maybe want to communicate, even through this reading and my very awkward and terrible display there of that song. That is just kind of how they feel, like, energetically. I've had this breakthrough, and I really just do want to plead for you not to close yourself off from me. Also, too, like, Divine Feminine, I feel them saying, like, you don't have to protect yourself against me, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry I was one of those people that was sarcastic with you, that doubted you on this journey, that was ashamed of you on this journey. I feel like many of them deep down inside, like, they had this love for you, but then they joined the crowd, they joined the bandwagon and trying to ostracize you. And I feel like your guides were like, they're going to pay for this. Let's get to work. Many of your guides, Your team, your gang, your crew is just like, let us get to work because these motherfuckers gonna pay. Sorry, guys. I don't know why I cursed in that way, but I felt that from one of your guides. One of your guides don't play. One of your guides like to cuss too, and you might be like, "Oh my god, like seriously, like stop, don't speak like that." But they don't care. Like I feel like if people provoke you or mess with your energy, even stuff you guys can't see, some of you have aggressive guides that are just like, no, they don't care. They'll go. They'll go after others energetically. Okay. But yeah, that's another thing too that many of your masculines are seeing is that you're never affected. You know, that's why some of these people too who have tried to attack you, I feel like a lot of your divine masculines have seen you come back just stronger, you know, come back stronger in like your presence, or they might just see you, just that your mood is never affected. Like they might see you laying low, and I feel like other people might be under the impression that like good, like, you know, they hope that something's going wrong with you, and then it's like when you guys are ready to pop out again, it's just, I feel like everybody could be quiet at this time, quiet about you. And many of your masculines are protective. Like I feel like now at a time when people may be asking about you, they're not saying a lot, they're not saying much. I feel like they're getting into this place of like, it's nobody's business, I know what I know and I've seen what I've seen. They're apologetic. That song by Justin Bieber might be significant. I heard it randomly playing twice. So I was like, interesting. So they're moving out of this ego and pride by offering that sorry or apology, okay? This is somebody that feels like they were wrong about you. They were a fool. Don't close yourself off to me. I was a fool. Come back. Like, let me experience this beautiful energy. I have so much to communicate to you. I have so much that I want to say. And the fact that the bottle is floating in the water, I feel like they're going to express their emotions to you. Okay? Because now that they've seen that you do have these spiritual gifts, they're not afraid to be vulnerable in front of you. The reason, too, that they were afraid to be vulnerable was because they were dealing with, like, a lot of heavy karmic influence, guys. And that made it really hard to trust you, because for a lot of you divine feminines, like, you operate in this very like fiery energy, okay? You have this man-eater energy on the outside, but the universe designed it this way because people have to work. They have to work for it. They have to work to get to that feminine energy. They have to put the work in to get to know you, okay? That's why a lot of your divine masculines, like, they are stunned, you know, but they want to put the work in. They want to put the work in. They definitely want to put the work in. And people are seeing that. Like, there's this slow revealing of who it is you are. And I'm also feeling a slow burn as well for many people who have to watch you. You might be all up in your ego right now, and I feel like the universe is saying, you damn well straight. Oh, I got another reading too to share with you guys about the divine feminines as well, about like all of these suitors that are coming towards you guys at this time, and you guys are like, oh goodness, feeling like kind of overwhelmed by it. I have a message to share. I'll try to do it for tonight, but we'll see. But yeah, guys, definitely putting people in check, and I feel like your divine masculines are, you know, they're feeling a bit more humbled by the experience of just, you know, really getting to know you. And I think that by being humble or being a bit more vulnerable, you know, a lot of you are really going to see the growth and the changes within them, because again, there's a level of trust that's building up. Like, they trust you. They've seen your gifts. They've seen that you're out to help the collective and that you're not out to hurt them or harm them in any way like other feminine collective energies. Because like I said, on the outside, I mean, oof, your masculines are scared to get burned, because on the outside you're magnetic, you're gorgeous. You could flip on them at any time and break their heart, shatter it into pieces. But I feel like they're seeing you. That's why the universe has put a spotlight on many of you, or made you into some kind of star energy, right? Because there were too many illusions, and the universe was like, let's just elevate you and put you at a light so that these illusions don't get in the way. And that's why your masculines are in this breakthrough energy here of these aha and epiphany moments. Okay, guys? Nothing is getting in the way of you and your divine masculine seeing who each other are. And I feel like for your divine masculines, they're watching this all at a distance, and now they're like, I want you to see who I am, but that's going to have to be like me showing up in the physical. A lot of them want to take you out. They want to see you in the physical. They want to hold your hand. They want to kiss you. They want to touch you. They want to breathe in your face. They want you to breathe in their face. Okay. I'm hearing pheromones. I think someone commented that in the comment section randomly. But pheromones, like, that's a big thing. They want to feel passion and chemistry with you. They're done having anybody be in their ear. They've seen what they've seen about you, Divine Feminine, and that's enough. All right, guys, so that's what I have for you for this one. This was a really good one for whoever it finds. If you guys want to dig deeper into a reading, check out the links in my bio. I'm over at hipsy.com. You guys can get a hold of me there to do some personal sessions. You guys can call me. We can chat one-on-one if you would like. Otherwise, I do have the membership section here on YouTube where I offer extended readings on the more sensual energies, all right? So you guys take it easy. I'll catch you in the next reading, okay? All right, bye.